Oh yeah, our contest. So yeah, before I go into all that, so did this where's the contest stuff at? It was back here in time. So did the Squiggle contest, it was pretty awesome that we had that. I saw the winner of it, like we had some really good wins he posted, helping him like navigate once you learned in here. Did this help any of you? And make a comment in the show. Did this help any of you like change the way you looked at markets from like full degens and actually make some plans and possibly evade the crash? Because like I said, we had the warning for Bitcoin at 124 on the first show, White Knight, and explained to you like two Bs, like when you see these wicks through a level, like this wick to this wick, they can be signs of massive reversals, right? They're big dangers. That most of your moves come from a 2B, like this low getting blasted by this and then reversing that away, right? That can be danger if that high fails. So I'm hoping that kept some of you kind of paying attention that there's like danger in the market, and then obviously I think we all saw the retard troll attack over here.
Yep.
And this is understanding that price is people. Like I already told you in the show that the only way to get ahead of price is not RSIs, it's not MACDs, it's understanding the emotional structure and makeup of the thing that makes the mark on the chart, which is us, the people. Most of these people in here, like, battle at like a very egotistical level. And if you know anything about us, we've been in the market for a long time. We're only about precision and data and getting the data right. And please tell me, I know where I put this screen grab. One specific thing. This is an important point to make. Which one of you cocksuckers has it? It's one of them. This. This is an important idea, right? If you're going to speculate and beat the herd, not have ideas like the majority of people, you have to have conviction about your own ideas, and you have to operate at a different level that you don't need the comfort of the herd to have confirmation bias to move. That's what makes someone late at the same time. Right? You have to have your confidence in your ability, your deductive reasoning, your cognitive capacity to look at information and see something that, not because you're checking if no one saw it, but that you process at a level that will give you access to information no one sees in plain sight. That's where like a lot of people think the things that like get you out of the way or some hidden mystery secret thing. I'm going to show you today. It's not that. It's no insider information. I don't know Donald Trump. I don't know who's going to say any of that shit. I'm a fucking retard. I smoke weed half of the fucking day and I can barely start the stream. I was trying to start the stream like 2 hours ago. If you understood the IT difficulty of my ass, I literally just fucking pulled off like the CERN atom splitters for me to go fucking live. I'm like a fucking idiot, dude.
Oh my god.
So, I'm not a smart person. These guys just look. I got my students on here, these people who fucking kill this trade. And I'm like humiliating myself because they watch me not know how to fucking goddamn fucking connect devices and shit for 2 hours. Got my kid in here. I can't do shit. But I know fucking patterns and I know fucking people, right? So I'm going to teach you guys how to think about a thing. So how to make the rationalization that we're in danger from where we were. Because when we did our first projections, right, we did a projection with you guys, looked at FBTC, we had to stabilize on top of the high and then push out. If we're going to be bullish, until then, a 2B is dangerous. Then to actually update and give a projection of a bear path, like, okay, this thing can actually fucking have a bearish path. We should pay attention to this right now, and emotions are high. That is the key, right? Price is people. And when there's a high emotional state in the market like there was, you can see it in Twitter. When you have a Cole, like this guy Ambessa, right? He has got 300,000 people watching him. He is pretty much a leader of a gigantic community. But when ego gets a hold of you, it can kind of turn retarded. And small-minded people who are trying to pretend to be us get into personal battles. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to know where an assload of you are at, so I don't stand there. That's all I ever give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about some fucking cocksucker trying to rip me off and try to beat me. You're about to find out why you're not me, you fucking piece of shit. Right here. So while he's busy trying to argue with me, all I want to know is that the emotional piece of shit has 300,000 people that are following his lead. That's a crowded trade. That's it.
Yep.
That's all it took. That's sentiment read. That's sentiment things. I read people. I don't give a shit else about anything. You might. I don't. I've got a track record out here nailing the bottoms of the greatest crashes in fucking history for 15 years because I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. And you need to get to that place too. Fuck anybody. I call this crash. I didn't fucking call with anybody, right? Nobody fucking saw this shit coming. This is the dead top. This is the dead top of LTC Winter 2017. This is the gold fractal for the bottom of it. You have us having the top of Monero Winter. You have us having the fucking top of this and the bottom catching in a fucking car. It doesn't matter. All we care about is precision. This is our brand. This is what we do. The thing that no analyst can do, give you the fucking answer, the exact moment's answer. Not maybe over here could possibly like, oh yeah. No, dude. Like fucking right now, nigga. Like pay attention right fucking now, motherfucker. That. Because that's fucking useful. So I got some good stuff in here somewhere. Let's see. You guys know this is the actual very first episode of Winternomics TV right here. Did you know that?
Yes.
This is a 1 minute clip. They were meant to be like healthy 1 minute clips about how to think about a thing. Just for like, I was a busy motherfucker back here. But in December 2018, this is basically the first. This is not when it was launched. This video was posted on April Fool's Day. That's what made it funny. And I'm going to do a knife catch like on here. I'm catching it. I've set up my computer to buy it. And just like this production, I tripped over the fucking front end of my bed, busted my ass. This is like the fourth take. I like fucked up myself in this room because I'm on the edge of like a ski bed. I've got the camera set up and I can't see shit in this mask. And I fucking almost broke my neck trying to get over there to do this. And I've got timing to do this because we're on like the 666 level in BTC that I think it could be something. And yeah, this is pretty funny. It's actually like, this is the one take that didn't look ridiculous.
That's epic. That's dope.
This shit right here. This is all fucking up here, right? Like, nah, nigga, this is goes up.
Nothing changed with the
Take
weather.
that crypto. This shit right here. This is a down zone. Guess what the fuck that does? It's everybody's hopes and dreams. One hell of an April Fool's Day. So right now we're at a good idea. We're at inflection point, I think. I'm trying to set up my buying shit and my process. Bitcoin. Right now. That's called critical condition underneath this trend. This is a 2B on the angle. So slight pierce. Like knife catchers. Quadruple six. Manage your risk if you're gonna go for it. When you noob, stop doing that shit. You're gonna go fucking broke. So I tell everybody who knows what they're doing, this is a knife catch spot. Manage your risk on it. All you fucking retards, don't touch this thing. Better recover this shit. Otherwise, it's gonna actually get worse. I literally took it right there so I could have the 666 execution on my fucking. I was on what's it called? The Coinbase trading, the platform they used to have.
Coinbase Pro?
No, before that, GDAX. I was on GDAX back here. But yeah, that's the very first one on TV. And then the next one's me driving around the fucking town teaching about patience and stuff. But anyway,
That was fucking awesome.
That's good stuff. Fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna show you something, right? This is a consistent problem in crypto that people don't really value. The level of destruction. Did you guys see this? Look at this. Biggest fucking crypto liquidation ever. Fully tilted market. Where's the guy? Tell me this wasn't sick, y'all. Literally me and my son in fucking traffic right here, and I'm like, bro, I was like, we're gonna like die. This is like a Brooklyn rush hour, bro. Trying to fucking go like pick up the bottom. I was even late buying this on leverage because I was telling y'all where to go, because it is ridiculous. But at any rate, look at this shit over here.
Funny shit.
Yeah, he's sick.
So,
Where's that? Where's the? Oh, it's on the other wall. You guys, this is like a crazy story, but this is like the reality of it. People think this is all fun and games and goofy and whatnot, but look at this shit. This dude looks like he's found dead after the crash. He invested other people's money. He had control of other people's money. And this is like a real reality that no one talks about. Like in the bottom of real heavy liquidations, when they're this catastrophic, people don't just financially die. They actually, bombs are made with physical dead bodies through suicide, through financial stress, murder suicides of the whole household and shit like that. Fucking people have heart attacks, losing shit like this and seeing shit like this. And this is like a behavioral thing that we actually talk about. We put it in broad daylight. It sounds pretty morbid, but this is how we call the bottom of the crash, or the bottom of the 2022-23 bear market right here. In today's show, this is November 28th, 2022. In today's show, we charted shooting death as they correlate to buying opportunities in the S&P 500. This chart takes our quote, bear markets don't end in single bounces, they end with mass graves, and prices people, and people are prices to a whole new level. This is how fucking connected we are in behavior. This is where real technical analysis starts, right? That I can tell you that fucking there will be a location in the system in a place with this much stress that there is numerous dead bodies, and that in itself as an event will correlate to other systems of dead bodies. So where there are high shooting clusters, it is an outlier of stressed individuals within the population that are correlated to the stressed individuals that will take their life in the bottom of a climax structure. That's TA. This is why none of these fucking pieces of shit out there trying to copy me can do this shit, nigga. Because what I just said is Greek to everybody. But it's precise, motherfucker. This is the bottom of the fucking goddamn biggest bull run since 1957. Found with fucking just the behavior of people killing themselves in one system and correlating it to people dying in another.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's
it is,
mind-blowing.
Real nigga shit, right? Nobody does this. This is the first time this is ever done, publicly done, live on this fucking show. This is one of one.
Fucking dope.
This crash, it will already smoke all the fucking wannabe niggas that think they're me. You're not me, motherfucker. Sit down. I could say
That's
that.
it.
And I wrote this statement. In the bottom of bull markets, bear markets crashes like this is an important sentiment thing for all of you. Any of you that were hit by this, right? It'll put you in an emotional fucking, like, the crash where you will fucking be down in your emotions and, like, basically in a void. This is the single worst moment because in those voids, other people are in there too. They can't move either. This is exactly when you have to pull your head up and fucking look. If you got hit, the chance to fucking get out of it is literally probably right here, right now, if you feel this way. Because everyone does. If I got killed myself, people feel fucking like this. Markets are emotional. And when peeps get hit hard, they tend to withdraw from the opportunity that would bring them back. This is that moment. Everyone feels like that. That's why I was going to call the bomb. I know what that kind of crash does. People die in that. And that is fucking morbid, but as crazy as it sounds, if they're dying, we buying. That's the reality of markets, right? There are some things. The reality is, if you're dead, you can't buy. So if everyone know who couldn't fucking buy, I know for sure they can't. This is reading humans that make a price. Like I told you before, there's no indicator that gets you ahead of this. Human beings make up that graph. This is a study of people. Markets are 90% psychology. This is real TA. I don't care what the fuck other TA you heard of. My TA is not your TA, nigga. This is fucking how we do it. This is how you reprice fucking fashion anybody in the fucking world. You pay attention to the motherfuckers that make the mark on the chart. Motherfuckers know this thing. You know, markets are 90% psychology. Then ask me for an indicator. Like, nigga, you retarded? It's 90% psychology, fucker. Fucking retarded, right? Don't be retarded.
That's it.
It makes no sense.
So, the master class in fucking how to figure out which dummy is going to tell you that Armageddon's next. This shit was only funny. Yeah. I don't think these niggas who can play with Joe Boo. Let's see. Got the gloves on, boy. I had the gloves on. Isn't this the truth? This is so true, bro. That's fucking hilarious, isn't it?
Coming off the back of Randy Balboa as well.
Oh my god.
That's fucking crazy, bro. But now let me get back to this shit. Yeah, so Trolling McTrollerson here, who decided to show up and he's on. This is like crude, right? He's telling me he's trolling me and fucking harassing me. Got no support. This, your following's dead. You, egotistical jackass, literally fucking his entire fucking shell of like Mr. fucking high moral standards. No, he's not. He's a piece of shit. That's him fucking acting like a piece of shit, right? Paid group. You applied for it. How did you like that fucking one? It's like, it wasn't that crazy you were trying to get in, nigga.
Womp womp.
It was that good, motherfucker. You wanted to do it, so shut the fuck up. But niggas talk all that shit, right? Yeah, we call markets right, and niggas know I call it right, and they want to know it. I ain't got to do it for free. Bitch, you might, because your shit sucks. I ain't you. Don't act like we're the same. So, I tweet located him. He's the actual high candle. The exact high candle, and it's emotional, and I had a retest of I showed you guys on the show, right? This is the old all-time high. If you correct from on the other side and deflect, like we said, you need to stabilize by correcting on top and deflect, that's not good. Every climax high is a crash cycle climax that is a euphoria, a high emotional event. So you're looking for highly emotional people, and lots of them. Ta-da!
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
So he appeared in the location that is exactly where he's supposed to be in the structure of the emotions that are in that speed of price. That's exactly what I'm looking for. As soon as he did that, I adjusted our analysis. A bear path projection added to the bull scenario, done live on Pump Fun. In case it to be noted on the show is a warning, like we said, and will fall again, trying to break above the previous all-time high, which is the white line. It literally, he is the exact dumb money location on top. You can never remove yourself from this timestamp. And then I could interpret it fast enough to translate it within minutes, because this happens with him at 8:45 p.m. I have this produced for the guys by 8:57 p.m. to make ready for it. And then we're fucking, like here, like I told you, imagine having 300,000 followers and zero support. All this is behavioral. This is why Elon bought Twitter. It is a neural net of human behavior. You can take a sample of what's in Twitter and you know what the whole planet is. And so while they're busy arguing with me and being just fucking shitheads, especially when they fucking study my shit to even have a brand to begin with, your entire life is based on studying what I am. Have some fucking respect and shut the fuck up. Especially when you're talking to the person you stole your whole fucking brand from. I'm not just anybody, bitch. I'm literally who you stole your whole identity from. So don't play that fucking shit with me. I'll fucking make you look like what you really are, which is a fucking fraud. Yep. And the exact structure of the wave from the emotional point of my copycats, that is fucking perfection. That is analysis perfection. That clown would actually show up and be the cherry on top of this particular crash is stunning. And you want to see how interesting that is? So remember that location and this shape and this crash, right? This led to the biggest crash in all of crypto history. Pay attention.
Right. Okay.
Wait for it. So this is the saying you pay attention. This is why you watch these Kobe's and stuff do this stuff to people. They do it constantly. They can't tell they're doing it, but we can because we track data. This is literally what we do because we're an actual analyst. We didn't make it up. We actually do this. They do not. They saw us do it and become famous and get on TV, and they decided they wanted to be us. But it took me over almost 3 decades to be able to read price at this resolution. This isn't something like, oh, just go ahead and do that. Motherfucker, you have no idea what it took to understand humans at the resolution I'm showing this to you. So in this situation, this is the dead top candle of LTC Winter, or the crash of 2017. I've called the dead top candle now, I think, 3 separate times. Within the hour of December 17th, 2024 for the top of the correction that led to the tariffs, this candle, and this one we just caught Homeboy in. Not an anomaly. We know exactly what it looks like. We know it statistically, we know the shape of the wave, and we know what the person acts like that makes up the fucking candle. So if you ever thought this is not any show on Pump Fun, this is value added TV. We will teach you how to not get in front of a train and not get hit by these pieces of shit, make your own decisions and be able to actually manage yourself and not be caught in a crash with every other dummy that's following some fucking asshole that fucking thinks he can fucking mirror what we do and pretend to be us and lead people to fucking slaughter. It's fucking, it's irresponsible, it's dishonest, it's fucking immoral, it's disgusting. You're not me, motherfucker. Sit the fuck down.
And the irony of him trolling you with you only having ancient TA calls, but then himself becoming the current one.
Exactly. So I only have old calls, but thank you for giving me one today, motherfucker, which is bigger than this one. This one is the warning on the dead top that you likely could repeat the fractal of Qualcomm, which I watched happen inside of the internet bubble 20-something years ago. The entire emotional structure, the behavior, everything was the same. And here's your big danger. Who are the people in a zero-sum system that get blown out in these things that fucking lose the billions and $500 billion in this case? And you have this influencer. At this time, he has about 35,000 followers. You have Luke Martin. At this time, he has about 200,000 followers. You have Parabolic Chat. At this time, he has about 80,000 followers, right? So these are, at this time, like 7 years ago, these are very large calls, right? There's like no really million-person follower here. This is about as big as it gets. He's like one of the very biggest at the time. I'm on TV, and he's 5 times bigger than me. So this guy has control of like many other calls. And so that's a real secret here. You want to know when the market was fully tilted? These guys down here aren't just his followers. This guy has 50,000 followers. His followers are other points in other large systems. So he agrees with him, and he's leading 200,000, and he's leading 50,000, and there's another guy down here leading like 30. There's a couple different major influencers here. And he's got the same thing. That's Mocho. Mocho's got like 30,000 people. He's another actual coal too. So the coals agree with the coals. There's no one on the other side of the trade. Except for us. We're it. Winter again. And this is the biggest crash. This is the biggest crash relative to the internet bubble. We catch them on again. Remember when crypto Twitter thought Wall Street billionaires are going to buy their bags off them at 20K? Dumb money doesn't know it's dumb. If you follow it blindly, you're the same dummy. This is a fractal of exactly what we just got him. And again, see exactly the location of a guy leading 300,000 people? It's structural. You can never fucking ever dismiss this. This is checkmate. You are not me. You appear exactly where I catch the same idiots in cycle after cycle after cycle with the exact same emotional structure every time to the fucking candle. Time stamped into fucking history. Don't ever troll me, bitch. 2,000 followers to 300,000, you look like a fucking idiot. You guys like that? And that's a lesson.
Never goes well.
Human behavior and the shape of price, right? This is what you trade. You don't need any fancy indicators. You need to understand the humans that make the marks on the graph, what the emotional structure is in the locations on the graph, and be vigilant. You are trying to mirror a predator. You're not trying to be every gazelle and have all your friends agree with you. That's the worst thing that could ever happen. That works for the fucking gazelle to dodge a lion. If you want to fucking win at speculating against a gazelle, you're going to have to become the lion.
Yep.
That's a quote. Somebody put that shit. That shit sounded good. But yeah. See? It's true, right? You guys understand that? Makes sense, don't it?
Fucking dope.
Totally. 100%.
And that, my friends, is how you read the fucking actual tea leaves. And that's real technical analysis. It's technically analyzing the fucking psychology of a person and where he will appear in the geometric shape of price, which is the footprint of all of our behaviors across time. That's what price is, right? It's a graph of us. The haves, the have-nots, the haves, the people who know, the people who don't, the people who are emotional, the people who are fucking like centered. It's all of that. It is the cumulative result of the totality of all observers that manifest into reality one of the possible paths that can happen. And you have to read this thing in real time. That's what I do. I don't do anything special. I just pay fucking attention. Go ahead, Cosmin.
I'm just saying it's fucking awesome, and to be able to understand that part like this, that is everybody creating the price like that is fucking legendary.
Y'all can study it all you want. You'll never copy it. It took me decades to be able to do this. You have no idea. You can't copy it. I can do it live. I can do it in a fucking car. Nigga, I can do it smoking grass. I can do it fucking your wife. It doesn't matter. You keep ending up the wrong side of my trace, nigga. I'm with fucking your wife if she's worth it. Probably gotta do so. Knowing you fucking broke bitch. Yeah. Trolled that fucker. He's really trying to build your followers now, nigga. I'm just trying to figure out where not to get killed at and make sure my people don't get killed with you retards. Most people like him, I got 2,000 followers. What the fuck you bothering me for, nigga? You got 300,000. If you're so busy with that, I have 40,000 people. I ain't got time to talk to shit. I got like 400 DMs a day. You ain't got nobody alive in that 300,000. You got time to talk to me, bro. But the truth is, about most people that surround you in life, including all your friends and family, be mindful, right? Of the company you keep. Haters are gonna hate, so let them hate. Winners keep on winning. Some people will only check on you just to see if you failed yet. That's why he was here. And at the point that you are, this meme is literal. It is a behavioral, actual meme that really means more than you think. Just imagine if you drove a vehicle and you decided to stop looking directly in front of you and watch exactly fucking perpendicular to the right-hand side while I'm paying attention to what's in front of me. If you continue that for a certain duration, what will happen to the guy on the other car in the left?
Just gonna fucking crash.
This is a fractal of life. If you're not focused on what you're doing and you're competing with somebody who is, he'll literally beat you just for that fundamental alone. Simple. If you're watching me with 2,000 followers, you're not watching the graph. At the exact candle, I'm watching the graph when I'm doing morning prep for my guys. I'm staring at BTC on one of my screens, and I'm looking at him where it's at. I'm like, I can't believe this guy's got to buck up his ass right now. No fucking way. Bear path. That's the reason. That's why I caught him. I was doing morning prep anyway. So I literally fucking got the emotional fucking guy, and he came to me. You guys go looking for sentiment, trying to go follow people? Don't do that. Sentiment will come to you. It's emotional. Right? Value is encircled by ignorance, or the empty space. The empty space is emotional. And where there's an emotional person in a herd animal, there's many. Super easy. So that was it. You came to check on me to see if I failed? Nope, nigga. We all still winning. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Piece of the shit. Complete piece of the shit. They actually want to see you lose, because if they're not winning, it's a relative thing. I could maybe not win, and maybe you lost. Relatively speaking, I've done better. Who's got like a fucking car horn coming through the fucking call, bro?
MGM.
Dude, it's really loud. Mute your fucking mic. We're live on
There you
stream.
go.
We're live on stream. You know that, right?
He's on mute.
Tiki, do you have the ability to boot people off the call? If you do that shit, like, do that faster, please. Let's blow right to my microphone, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, my bad.
No worries. Anyways, Jesus Christ, guys. So these memes are memes with utility. We're teaching you a psychology of the kind of person to pay attention to. And I mean, are you trying to fuck? Why the fuck would you look at another nigga in a car like this anyway if he's a dude? This is the, you know. We don't swing that kind of way. They'll fuck you up my ass, nigga. I'm trying to get money, fuck bitches, mission complete. You look like you trying to bang a nigga. Like, nigga, I'm not fucking around with that. So you got 30,000 followers. You got time to look at me, nigga. I know I look good. Sitting in my fortress of solitude, blue. I'll fucking ice the fuck out. I literally. So you see, like literally, that's the actual fucking joke of this. I'm literally iced the fuck out. I'm in a fucking fortress of ice solitude. Anyways, it's funny to people that like comic books, but you know. So that's how you read a $19 billion liquidation live to the candle using the people that make up the graph. No indicator, no fancy shit, nothing like that. Price is people. It's a literal thing. So what do you think? Live lessons, right? While trying to guide you through the storm and give you the ability to make choices yourself. And Crossman, don't be the only person that answers you up to every single statement like that.
I'm just into it.
Yeah, but there's like 12 people and we're in a live stream, so like don't do what you normally do in Discord just this moment. I know you're into it. I love it. Keep the energy, but just nigga, please.
Alright.
Yeah, the last stream was a perfect set of instructions as to how to look at things, and with the warning that you gave and the 2B, and then also the contest. In the contest itself, the eventual path that was chosen by the prize back then was the bullish path, but there were a couple of contests that also plotted the bear scenario, and so I found that interesting that some of them also posted a down scenario, and taking those kind of things all together, you could clearly see the picture that was painted and the warning that was given, and should have been able to dodge a bullet.
And the reality is, there's one nigga that specifically calls Winter. Hey. They literally call me Winter, nigga.
Exactly.
And, it's a funny thing, but yeah. So, hopefully some of you guys dodge a bullet. Some of you guys that learn from the Squiggle contest, learn to make some projections and make plans, and maybe even play the recovery on certain resolutions that were playable. Our teammate out there fucking left you guys a bull call for when we thought the catch was available, so we gave you both ends of this thing. And, as best as we could, wherever we were, we tried to get you the answer, because in the middle of that kind of bloodbath, we know that, everybody needs a reliable answer, but nobody's got it. So we tried to actually give you the answer, in the sea of fucking hell that was actually going on out there. Some people got hit, I know that. More people than not. For a crash of that size, it got most people. When it's that big, most people are hit. Like, that's like full level destruction. The speed that unfolded, I mean, you could be in a meeting or playing, the softball game with your kids and, come back to your car and you're financially ruined, if you didn't set yourself up correctly as fast as that went. I know some people's stops did not trigger, which is very catastrophic. And so they're going to be able to build out of dirt, and they're going to be in a mind state where they're not going to look, and there's probably something here that is going to give them a chance to come back if they've got anything left to their name. So if that's any of you guys, you guys are just kind of tough it out, but you got to get up now. There's a lot of people down on the ground, and they're not going to get it for a while. With climax this big, it knocks people out of the ballpark for a while. And that usually means there's an opportunity somewhere, right now, at the exact moment that people are missing. It's exactly like this. People are missing on this end of the trade where we catch this whole, basically highly emotional. The market is vacant. The speed of this is another highly emotional event, and this is destructive. We could read it in here. This is as fast as we could make the tweet. We actually knew it was the bottom around fucking down there, but we just really couldn't get the tweet out as fast as was available. So the screen grabbed and wrote the fucking shit and posted it. But this is, a perfect crash cycle to end. So now we can see if this entire thing shakes out. The speed and size and amplitude of this usually means you need to blow off some energy and kind of reverberate back to a center. We call that shock waving, and so this needs to bleed off energy like a seismograph. This is a massive impact of energy. The recoil is a massive impact. It can slingshot back towards the lows, like you're watching Salon is one of the weaker ones. do not sit there and just be like, I think I got it, and just be done. That's why we told you, like, to be able to, like, we tried to give you stock management, even just in case you took, the risk to step in there, that you would protect yourself and not just sit there and say, I got it, and do nothing and get blasted if it went the other way. I can't get this fucking chart. So this is pretty difficult to pull off in rush hour traffic with an iPhone in the middle of the worst crash in crypto history. So, like, I hope you guys fucking respect what the fuck it takes to make it look easy, because it's not easy. To put it out there one and done and get it right, I put a bunch of calls out there. I put the one that matters. If you're gonna call the top, you're gonna call the bottom, do it once and do it fucking right. Don't do that shit. You're gonna get people fucking literally physically killed that fucking trust you and fucking lose it all, because you can't trust everybody who has good risk management. And yes, is it their fault? Yes, it is, that they don't know what they're doing and will put things out there they can't afford to lose and not protect themselves. That's a person that shouldn't be there. But if we were all fucking professional traders, you'd be on Wall Street. So the reality is, if the retail isn't. Retail needs guidance or they'll get fucking butchered. So if you're going to be out there, you have a responsibility to fucking at least do your best effort and not put people in harm's way. If you know what you're doing, don't do that shit. Because you'll get people actually killed pretending to be something you're not. So we do take what we do seriously. We don't put out the wrong answer for a fucking reason, because people will fucking die for that shit.
Yeah.
I spelled, oh my god, misspelled that shit. Fucking kill me. It was in a fucking car. What do you want? But yeah, thought it was pretty good. So you guys still want to know? So the valuation lore you don't understand is, where every one of your wannabe coals come from. They come from studying our shit. They never did this. They didn't know what they're doing. They saw us get famous. We got on television. I want to be a celebrity for doing really good technical analysis, and ta-da, became the coal industry. There was no such thing. We helped set up your charts so you could actually have alt seasons. That's where they come from. It's from us, like, basically doing correspondence and working with TradingView as a representative for them and asking them to list some smaller exchanges. And it took them a little bit. They put them on there before March, and then you had your first alt season. And we're the first person to tell you about winter in an alt season, because we forecast markets, thereby coining the term crypto winter. That's where it comes from. We made the alt season. We made the fucking term. We showed you before, like, the one term out to rule them all thing. That's our saying. One cycle to rule them all. One system to rule them all. It's literally fucking a term that we made popular as a saying, and then they started to use it. Our footprint's all over crypto. That's why they all keep quiet. But then a guy who has 300,000 followers is arguing with an account that nobody would even see that has 2,000, because he fucking knows who we are. You don't. And he knows where he got his shit, right? So he's not exactly being honest. Trying to play it off like, bro, you won't catch me in anybody's fucking DM. And the reality is, he fucking knows. We're the best to ever do it. That's out of his mouth. That's what he really believes. He can be angry and be like an ex-girlfriend. Hey, you really weren't that cool. Listen, don't be a fucking chick. Be objective. We're the best to ever do it, till you wanted to be us and then have been trying to be us ever since we changed the way you saw everything. Everyone. Winternomics.eth is a 101, and there's only one of us that call it like this. You can't be us. I don't give a fuck how hard you fucking wish it every night. You know who the fuck the best is. Say it proud, nigga. Thanks for the shout out. Appreciate the testimonial, sweetie. Who the fuck are you talking to, bro?
Always getting the best testimonials from fucking haters.
This is, and people like, that's from fucking 7 years ago? This shit fucking from last year. Trust me. He knows.
Whoops.
By this point, he thinks we're peers, so he's pretty sure we're on the same level. No, you're still a fraud, and I still know exactly what you are. Right? You're this guy. I would join your group just to communicate. Please let me talk to you, sir. And I was like, nigga, my shit's booked and I'm done. You really missed the class. Piss off. You missed it. That's why I had already closed my interviews at this point. The class started in like less than fucking 30 days, so I couldn't even bother talking to him. I was like, I'm done, bro. I have a fucking entire book thing. I didn't finish the entire interview list from here until like 6 years later. I was interviewing these people until 2024. I got like slammed the amount of people that hit this fucking application. So he missed it, and he was mad at me. And he's been mad at me secretly ever since. They didn't train him. That's who he is. Don't let anybody talk shit, nigga. I'll keep your receipts because you motherfuckers are dishonest as fuck. And I know this. But yeah, this is called checkmate, nigga. So shut up. You're gonna find any DMs of me fucking like, sucking off some fucking other grown ass nigga on fucking line, bro. What the hell? What the helly?
No, fuck no. What the fuck?
Like, bro, I want to be you. My goal is to be like you in life. Like, nigga, what? Go be yourself. What the fuck kind of shit is that to tell? I'm in my 40s, nigga. Go be you, nigga. I'm a weird dude. I'm a slob and I'm a fucking weed smoker. You want to be me? Go be a fucking person, a decent person. I'm a fucking lunatic. What the fuck you want to be me for? That's just weird. My goal is to become as good as your trading skills and moral standards. Well, if you're trolling me and talking shit and lying about me, I don't know what moral standards you're trying to mirror, but I'm honest. I might not talk the way you like, but bitch, I'll tell it like it is every goddamn time. Nothing else. And if you don't fucking practice me, huh?
Are you supposed to be sharing the screen on that, or?
Probably, but it could have been. But yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys checking that after 16 hours of IT support. I appreciate you. Right. I didn't show any of that. Awesome. I'm so happy that did not work out. So yeah, this nigga's writing me shit like this, right? It's crazy. You look at what he's writing me, it's fucking nuts. Like, bro, who you trying to lie to? This is where fractals and psychology, from anyone you see talking about it, it comes from us. They have no idea. Right? Look what we told CNBC. This is where everybody got it. This is why everyone does fractals. This looks like this, side by side. It comes from right here.
Asked Twitter where I could get the best information about charts and how to
It's always funny to put their own words back
and
out.
the answer was absolutely
This is where the whole world in
everybody
crypto
said
learns to do fractal
get
analysis.
Kazanomics
Right
on the show.
here.
So get Kazanomics on the show. This guy is not your normal chartist, as you guys can see, but he seems to know everything that he's talking about when it comes to charts. Kaz, give us a little bit of background about how you use charts to trade, or what you look for.
That's why, because I'm a clown.
I look for fractal patterns of behavior that occur in all time scales.
That was me. I
just
distributed it.
graph of human behavior over time. It's more of a consensus of what we believe about the fundamentals as price charts age than it is a graph of fundamentals. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that they're graphing fundamentals, but you're graphing human behavior.
So what you're saying is that it doesn't matter what you're actually trading, the human behavior is the same regardless.
Regardless, exactly. It's why we can see crash cycle charts on the NASDAQ, the Nikkei, cryptocurrencies, and any time scale. You can see what's known as an emotional crash cycle on any asset because you're graphing people. It doesn't matter the asset. We all react the same to losing half our money.
So let's see if your approach actually works. You sent me a chart. The chart's called the Bitcoin Weekly Log Chart. What can we see in this chart?
So there's a whole thing to this. If you guys have watched it, you guys have seen this stuff. I put out a couple of stuff. I gave the exact projection for the breakout at 5K. Ready to go. And I can put you through the whole thing, right? This is fractal formation 1, fractal formation 2, exactly emotionally structured and price structured exactly alike. And we could actually forecast a breakout. It happened right there. And then we gave you the LTC winter call at the dead high candle. So we literally put out how to think about it for people. Don't just blindly smash the button because the guy said. That's the worst thing you could do. It's what all the calls count on you doing, which is more about getting the excitement of like playing in the casino. And it literally gets people killed. It's not funny. After the fact, it wipes motherfuckers right out. You never hear from them again. It's like kids drowning in a pool. They go to the bottom without a splash. You never know it. That's why you always find them down at the bottom and no one heard it happen. This is...
Right.
You have to be responsible if you're going to put something to a person doesn't understand how to act on price like you do. People don't know to define risk and fucking make sure they don't have their fucking account get blasted. Somebody's 65 years old at work that's never fucking like known markets but wants to get involved in Bitcoin. They don't know exactly how to go in here and not fucking like expose themselves to disproportionate risk. If you're going to help people, fucking help them or don't do this. That's why we put this market TV inside of fucking Pump Fund. Because a lot of you out there are getting blasted by people because you just don't have a good decision-making structure, and it's getting you fucking killed. This will change the way you fucking make choices. It'll put you in places that you should be in price instead of places that you're not supposed to be. If maybe some motherfuckers get throwing some fucking bits at this show. So,
hell yeah.
If you've never watched this clip, just search Kazanomics and CNBC, and you can see the whole clip if you want to watch all the pieces of it, and then, the aftermath is what it was. Got a dump on me? Fucking bitches. Fucking bitches.
You also gave both paths even back then, right? You were like, if it does this, then it'll look good. Then you want to be looking at it this way. And if it doesn't, then it's caution.
Yeah, I gave you the way to think about a thing. The way you should actually plan around it, just like I do in here. Where that bear path was, if you failed the all-time high, and if you test the all-time high and structure it out, then that's what you could look for, and where you have ease of movement. How to actually think so that you arrive at a choice that, like the squiggle, you've got a plan that when you get here, I'll be willing to fuck with you. So I'm not stressed out the entire time thinking every candle could be what if. That creates anxiety. That creates a high emotional state. It'll put you in the exact state of mind that you make the worst choice out of the two choices you could make if you were in a better emotional state. Your goal is to manage vibes, bro. You're literally a vibes manager. Your ability to fucking make a good choice is the ability to have lower emotions than everyone around you that will have those emotions distorting the picture and reducing access to information, making them make a lesser of two choices in quality. That is how you're going to beat a population of people that in a zero-sum system are the only people that could buy your idea from you later if you're right. That makes total sense, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a huge memo. The squiggle thing, it's like so simple on the surface and so effective, but the mechanics of it are like, yeah, so important.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're young or old. We got kids in high school in the room that trade. If you're not retarded, making good choices is appealing. If you're retarded, it's not. That doesn't have an age fucking bracket. Some people are just dumbasses. This sounds retarded to you, you're stupid. Ta-da! Analysis over. That's not our audience. All the like quick shows that went in and out of the coin, whatever. This is not what you thought it was, motherfucker. We're gonna build wealthy ass fucking viewers, and we'll be fucking on fucking cloud now where you go, oh, I dumped that thing on the third day, whatever. You'll regret it.
So, stay winning.
Our audience is fucking wealthy traders. We make wealthy traders. We don't fucking give a shit if you're retarded. Go over there. If you want to fucking make money and stop being stupid or have somebody kiss you, I say good morning every fucking 5 seconds and type GM. Those people kill people. I don't do that shit. Fuck you. Shut up. Listen so you don't fucking die, and you can make money. So you can be right or you can be happy. Which one do you want to be? You want to be right and be broke as fuck stick in your mom's basement, or you want to be happy, nigga? Whoever can make the choice for the second one, watch the show. The other one that says you want to be right, fuck off. We don't care. This is that kind of thing, man. You're not gonna fucking, there's some guy in the chat come into Telegram. He's like, I've got $2,000. I'm like, welcome, fucking Trailer Park Warren Buffett. Nigga, what the fuck? I don't give a shit. What the fuck do you think? Like, I own 3 shares of Tesla. Please, sir, I'd like to have a shareholder meeting with you. Like, nigga, are you fucking retarded? Welcome to Shitcoin Land, by the way. This ain't that kind of party. And what, nigga? Yeah, so that's crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be weird. Go in Telegram, have a good time, be nice, say hi to people. Don't stop being stupid. I know you gen out and you get used to doing that, like culturally, and it's a Solana thing. But we're not Solana culture. We're a get money fucking, pay me now fucking culture. I don't know what you guys do online that you get all weird like that, but I'm from the before time of the internet. Like, so what you do on the internet is crazy. But real life, you can't pay bills with fucking being just a troll and a jackass. So I don't know what the fuck y'all do if you're just a little bit mom so you can afford to do that, but some of us don't do that. So anyways, we're for those people that actually gotta get money and fucking do some shit and not get killed and not get let off a cliff by fucking people thinking they're fucking something they're not. All of that. How to see information out of resolution gives you an advantage, You guys got. I'm gonna smoke some more pot. You guys can listen to some fucking beats. Oh, did I show you? Oh wait, I didn't show you all the rest of this fucking douche, this fucking post. I was definitely on something here. No, it's something here. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't. Thought I did. What's this? Oh, the scammers. Oh yeah. Thought you had the utmost respect. You should respect that fucking call I just made out of your ass, because that is fucking the biggest fucking crash in crypto history with you tattooed to the top candle. That's what you loved about my accuracy back in the days, wasn't it? You should be fucking ecstatic. I actually just made the greatest sentiment fucking call in fucking crypto history using the guy that was pretty sure I'm hanging on to my 2018 calls. How you like my 2025 call, bitch?
Those 2025 calls be hitting.
I'll make you famous, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Stay the fuck in your lane and never fucking cross me again, you fucking pussy. That's called checkmate. 16 ways to Sunday. Can you imagine? You were tattooed to a $19 fucking billion liquidation, and we caught this motherfucker in a fucking car. You could have 18 monitors, nigga. You could have 18 monitors, nigga. You can't pull that shit off, nigga. We caught that shit in fucking street on a phone. Nigga, shut up. That might be the baddest call ever, bro. You walked you through everywhere I was. Y'all niggas saw me. I was fucking over drinking in Brooklyn. We were talking earlier before I went out there. Dude, you don't need any of that fancy shit. You don't need any fancy indicators. You just need to pay fucking attention. That's it. At a level the Gazelle don't. That's it. You're trading against Gazelle. All of these people, they're Gazelle. You have to have an awareness level where you're not like them. You don't go into the fucking left lane to the fucking toll plaza when the right lane's open like all the people typically do, and they line up into the one like, why is that one gotten away? Maybe there's something wrong over there. And you start to believe it, and you go over there. Nah, motherfucker. You know you've seen that shit in traffic, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're watching in the market. It's not different. You have to be able to fucking look and fucking resist that natural fucking instinctive behavior that you carry as a fucking human animal to herd with them. It takes effort to stop doing it. This is a heavily psychological show. It's not half as ha funny. You listen to music. I'm gonna get higher and then we'll come back. I know what I'm doing. Alright, I got beats. Oh, you can't be watching while I'm trying to get that. That's the whole point. Sorry.
Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I mind my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, trades cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I mind my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, trades cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I'm on my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, traits cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I'm on my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, traits cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I'm on my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, traits cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. But I own the game.
Yeah, this dude fucking has a crazy workflow on AI that created some drop mechanics. Like, dude, like, he makes AI look like art because he has a workflow that clearly none of us know what the fuck prompt this nigga used to do any of this shit. So at the point that the method is like not easily like understood, that's like art. This is cool. This is like I have that. I told him to mint that bitch to fucking like platform right about it.
Came from the shadows, legend in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I'm on my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name. But I go with the keys to the Hall of Fame.
People don't want to learn how to fucking manage risk and stuff. They want to FOMO shit and get rich. You'll never do that in any business. Me and Justin, where he's in the chat, we used to flip houses in Florida. And if you don't manage risk, man, he renovates them. We used to wholesale flip them. But he'll actually fix that shit. And if you fucking don't fucking figure out what you're willing to lose on a fucking house and get some kind of runaway problem in there, bro, you can get wiped out on one property and that's the end of your business. So you always gotta manage risk, you gotta live to fight another day. You can't make it so that you're fucking crippled and can't take another opportunity, especially when a crash happens. Like if you get caught in it, you don't have to have had everything in it. That's stupid. If you have something left after a crash happens, nobody does. Crashes are deflationary. It means that the water in the pool went down, every asset repriced downwards in terms of the asset, and everyone's got less money. So cash is king in a crash. You don't want to be capitalist in the bottom of fucking crash. This is where the discount is. And what happens is that, when people get euphoric, they don't actually have good logic. And they take disproportionate risk into parabolics because they're chasing FOMO. And so no one has anything when they get vaporized and pretty much burn up everything else in catches, and they get to a crisis point where the market is devastated and no one has liquidity to get anything. All crashes look like this on all resolutions. It's the same behavior for that local population to keep repeating. That's what you're watching. Let's see here. Let's look at Oops, not that. So this is Fartcoin. Boy, we all want to know what's keeping that guy up. I think Fartcoin's had better days. So this is a stream over on YouTube. We kind of told you here, right? So talking about levels, same thing concepts we talked about, right? Understanding where the key level is, the wick through. So this is the level of the interaction, another wick through. These are just D2Bs. If he ever sustains under here, right? Armageddon's next, and it's later. There it is. There's the shape of it. That's what you're looking for, right? So this is how levels clear. Again, once he fucking stabilizes and proves that he is through it, and he finally deflects right there, that's where danger is. And you saw that same thing I showed you on all-time high with Chuckle Butt, right? Right there. Same thing, right? He's deflecting, and this is the red line. Is this substitute for the all-time high white line I had, but this is literally the exact same thing. So you're watching for the deflection to prove that the level now is no longer being contested. Like the level is not being vaporized. It's now solidified. It means the seller is now moved like its offer wall down and it's now suppressing it there, which means there's nobody else left to kill above it. This is where they're going to play ball. That's why it can keep on getting pushed. The seller's now stepping into it and they'll push it off a cliff. So that's what you end up happening here. Where did I put that chart? Fartcoin. All right, so this is why you watch that. This is like where you've got a clear bidder. Bidders got breached, push it back up, bidders held it again, bidders running out of supply, and is now fucking turning over in people's faces, and people like retail is the opposite side of this. Retail is trying to buy this, and they're getting sold into by a net seller who is the minority position in the person in the market, but is the actual counterparty of the broader retail. And they're now beginning to fucking defend this level that was being supported, and now they're going to shove it off a fucking bridge, and they're going to liquidate you. Where's the volume at? Oh, this is the fucked up one. There's the volume. Pretty sure you should have done more than this. It doesn't look so fucking severe for what it was, but this has all kinds of crap on it. That was cleaner. That's why I did it, because I had Joel was just doing some other fucking experiment stuff. Solana, we got good levels for this guy. Let's turn this off real quick. So Solange is got a really good level here. This is what we're like paying attention to. This could be a deep wick of it. So remember, for this, if he stabilizes under this, that will be not good. We go over to the left on this guy and look at it, right? So historically on this guy, you had this zone down here. This is where like that guy did the tattoo, and we pay attention to him. What was his face? Little pump.
Yep.
This range is he put the tattoo on himself twice in this range, and it was definitely a sentiment thing we pay attention to. The high test of this entire range with the celebrity stuff in here, this is a good channel, multiple tests. You always want to see the many times this thing interacts. This level itself comes from, I think, no, it's not that system. It's something over there. It's a good level though, and it has good tests on it here, good tests on it here. If he ever deflects on it too, and you want to see him do that on both sides, that tells you it's a good level to watch. That he deflected down, even 2B. See a 2B here, like takes everyone out, and then absolute Armageddon. This is pretty much what happened to Bitcoin on the all-time high, and Armageddon can come from those. So you really pay attention to them. They're very good. If you go through here and don't sustain, but you go through it and deflect, like literally, it's a very bad sign. It means you got somebody trapped out there. So you always pay attention to those. They seem like nothing to think of. It's it's just a wick. It's scalar, right? A wick at this resolution looks like a wick. It's an entire universe at another one, right? It's a fractal system, right? A 1 fucking month wick is fucking goddamn fucking Armageddon for all of us. So, right? It's relative. So don't ever get caught in the resolution state. Oh, that's not that big. There's no such thing as big and small in a fractal universe. It's all relative. Anyways, so climax top. God, that thing drives me crazy. And then, God, stop it. Got a good bounce here. This move into the end of December 2024. The high he put in, I think this is like his all-time high, came off of this same level, right? This 179.85. So it's a good level, perfect interaction, like a solid level. And so that right now is where you are. So like, can it be a 2B? Because this looks like a 2B, like backing out, right? Trying to not be caught up in the front end emotions of this. It's a climax right through this. And then you're kind of watching to see if he makes a higher floor in this while the rest of crypto isn't fully broken down. And if crypto's going to snap back, he could make a bear trap, which is a higher floor, and actually start the beginning of an uptrend and go back through this. It would conversely not be a good idea to guess, as weak as he is, anything until he could show you this and just set that up. Like he's dangerously weak. And when we look at him compared to, where the fuck? That's a ridiculous color. There you are. Sorry. I can't see out of this mask. You have no idea. So look at some of the guys compared. Let's compare him to B&B. He's much stronger. So everyone's kind of pulling back right now. It's looking pretty bad. BTC. That looks terrible. So I said stall. Let's see now. You know, we kind of think of it this way. Many of you guys see things like upwards easier than you see him downwards. If he looks like that, like if you saw a coin pumping that had a stick like this and was pushing out, it would be a very high risk continuation play just because he's not had really much chill time. I think the liquidation should have blown out everybody with any meaningful margin within the range. It'd be hard to have any more like large scale margin blowouts unless you establish new positions here to blow out. But anybody's got like over 100x is like fucking completely gone at this point, right? So the range is big enough to erase most of those higher leverage guys. So it kind of feel like it needs more time to make a bigger position here before it could really run off, because somebody's got to get reestablished here, you know. And there should be people taking pretty big margin bets right now if the liquidity is available to do it. When you have a climax spike like that, you know, like down here, you want to pay attention to that. If he's going to go through it and be like, okay, well, it could be a continuation. Like you look at this, like in this world, if let me see, how can I show this to you well? Let's see, I got an idea. Let's turn this back over and just look at this side. Like this, you know. You look at this guy and you see this here, you're like, hey, this is a potential 2B. This is a wicked climax spike right here. Stop, run, slam somebody. Stop, ran on the base and turned over and ran back the other way. And you watch this, you're like, okay, I need to fucking be sure I don't get fucked by this fucking particular level. And the first thing that you get that's structurally like available is like him. This is how you think about it. Like, so he's here and he makes a climax spike, and even here, right, this actually gives you something clear of the climax anyway. If you're in a rapidly moving market that you kind of like, it's hard to kind of like gauge risk unless you're willing to fucking enter here and like structure out and take the whole fucking thing. You know, this doesn't give you really the kind of payout for what it ultimately did for it enter like a resistance area. in this world, you're kind of dealing with that, right? On a climax fight, this motherfucker needs to prove he's going to stay here. If he's like going to accelerate like this again, another leg, he's going to be able to go down and try to do some bullshit and then accelerate out of that. And fucking, you have to play this tight because it's extended, right? The risk reward for a guy who's in here is mind-blowingly better than anybody trying to get involved here. And you can't really operate at this resolution. You're going to have to be dealing with like high acceleration speed and lower. So this gets ultra dangerous. So I'm not telling you that's a good idea. But I'm kind of just giving you the understanding of like what you're dealing with. This is going to be a fucking 2B. He's going to probably do this and still come back up to this zone and do some stupid shit like that. The fuck? Let me fix this. So it's still kind of iffy. I don't think you want to call this by just looking at that. Some things we got to probably pull into this to look is. Let's go top. Where is it? Let's see where total is. Oof, what do we have on total? There's some kind of critical level I have down there. What the fuck is that? That is the top of the early 2024 flag system, right? So this is, where did he hit that? He didn't hit that there, he hit this. Oh, this is our trigger from before on top of here. So it's a decent level like we talked about. He slammed into the top of some system, but this bounce back in the middle, it's like he could he has room to kind of like, bleed off energy, I think, more than anything. Like where this is from here to here, like, he should oscillate out something that now is, and take some kind of duration. Like it should, for him to come right down and just go again, it seems unlikely with the kind of energy inside of this, that where it is, it kind of should fly around like a bit of a harmonic. So let's see, that's a daily. Like I feel like, this, when you look at this here, we've got a decent level here, he snapped back to it and deflected, that this is a range. If he's going to fucking consolidate some energy, the broader index probably is in here, and we want to look at like who's not fucking like about to go off a bridge inside that same range. I'm in the wrong shit. Let's see, right here, where's the total? We want to see who's not going to go off a cliff on that range. We can use, alright, actually remember that range. Let me go down here to the futures, that's easier. BTC is relatively high up in that wick, and Solana, looks like death right now. Actually, is that Solana's wick over here in the perps that just got annihilated, huh? Jesus. This gives actually better context to actually the Solana chart I just looked at. You guys still there?
Yeah,
man.
So
the stream is like incredibly delayed. So
look at the difference in the wick and the perp versus the spot. Did you see that? The spot is breaking the spot low right now. The perp's a mile away, because that's where the leverage blowout is. So that's interesting, right? Because that's like a totally different read when you see the two of these side by side now. That's totally different. You see that? That's the rate of fucking the perp. So to me, the perp has all the room to do this and still not look too bad. And he is, let's see, hypes. They've all kind of run the same low, haven't they? Look at this. Yeah, this is why I called ETH when I was like on the street. I had this chart, and the only level I had from here was a high emotional event from this bull flag. And I pretty much looked at how far it was through, and I made a bet just emotionally looking at it that I thought this was the wick. This is a 2B of this level, super deep. So I tried to call it in that spot, and then I looked at like Solana started to fucking fail. It had liquidity pretty much go fucking completely out in Jupiter. And then I tried to swap in to try and buy it when it was down in the fucking, like, I saw 32. I could not. There was no liquidity. When I tried to swap, it wouldn't let me. It failed. I was like, okay, there's no money in Jupiter and fucking on MetaMask. I was like, this is the bottom right here. So I wrote you guys a tweet and then tried to figure it out after the fact because I couldn't get it to work. And of course I got fucked up the ass by some gas, but made a pretty good play. And I got it to you guys. So that failure down there, like, it's pretty powerful. Like, this shit completely fucking destroyed some people. And exchanges failed, stops failed, It's an event that I feel like, you know, it warrants time before it just accelerates again. Unless Trump says something else to cause a massive sell, I feel like this climax deep enough for us to shockwave inside it for a minute. And we're in decent levels through key bull flags and emotional levels from previous systems. So it's all right. We can be done with this. I think we all get it. So let's see. Here, you move over here. I won't delete. So you see how good that is as a rotation and a system goes, right? That's a perfect crash cycle. That is the very dead top of complacency. And that's also something, when people are pocket watching other people, you have to have free time. That's complacency. That's the definition of the behavior. This is the climax of a crash cycle in the shoulder of complacency. The exact possible best location for the actual short of this entire crash. That's stunning.
Amazing. Wow.
Right. So this is the behavior that will make you not actually pay attention to opportunity. Being emotional and focused on other people will give you less access to information that will save yourself. It is a sentiment read on anybody doing that kind of behavior.
That's a memo.
Huh?
That's a memo, yeah, man. Yeah.
Memos on memos, right? And that's how you start to read the graph for the people that make it up. You know, I've been telling people this stuff publicly for a decade. It doesn't matter. When you get into an emotional fucking hole, you're not the same person. You can't process information, and you become the fucking empty space. And this is why, like, you know, Warren Buffett said, you have to have a stable personality. Never guess that I'm triggered in text. I'm a little better at this game than you.
All right.
You don't know who you play with, motherfucker. Like, oh, you're so upset, bitch. Are you fucking the behavioral analyst, or am I the behavioral analyst? Because I don't think anybody fucking asked you for what you think about shit, nigga.
Are you sure? Because pretty sure I'm laughing on this angle.
Our entire crew makes millions, while you pretty much guess I'm an idiot because I wear a mask. That's a different kind of problem, but we'll go into that in another show. So, anyways, yeah, getting your entire crew wrecked because you're cringy is a terrible idea. So this has blowout potential to, like, it looks vicious enough. And you look at it like this, the perp liquidations are so far away. It's got all kinds of range for a bear trap. A bear trap is like if you have a crash low, and it basically does this, and people who are caught, like, sentiment wise, like, locked into the fucking downside will short into this and eat a higher floor, and it will fucking, like, just rip their faces off that away. Right? And then you get your uptrend from your rise like this. Right, these two higher floors, and then he takes out this, and you have, like, an uptrend, you know, as soon as he goes through this, and maybe finds something along the way here, or if this comes back and tests and then comes back up, you might end up fucking getting the next thing, right? Something like, one sec. Like that, you know, something like this may be what you end up fucking catching here, like when he does it. So, if he sets up basically this guy, this is a terrible color scheme right now. It looks terrible. But something like that would be what the low would be set like, and he'd be the first low. So he can come back here and terrify people real quick. And if anybody built up any margin, what will happen here is, right here in this part of the wave, right out of colors, right? People in this resolution in the spike back will see the side of this move and then chase that in its own local system. And you'll get fucking, like, a lot of people up here that are retarded. Don't be retarded. Right there. That wad of people, I know I was off. But you end up with fucking there's a wad right there. That's not good. Let me zoom in and get rid of the rest of it. Let's see. If you've got enough people that fucking came late to the rally right here and created, like, you know, right here, those people are gonna get flushed that away. And then those people freak out, create the fucking low like that over there, and then you have to recoil and do something like that, and then begin kind of like this recovery. There's probably late people here. That's why you're seeing it peel back right now. So it could make this. Again, if it comes down here and it's not going to do this and stabilize, it needs to stabilize, like, under this. Like, you don't want to fuck with this thing at all in a climax spike, because it could become a 2B very easily. This thing needs to stay under here if it's going to go. If it comes right back across it, it's no good. Insulate's no good. right? You can do this and come back and do that. Just let's do another. Like the chance of him fucking murdering you if he comes through here, if you play this and you get this wrong, is really bad.
Patience.
That covers everything I can cover for you. But
fucking dope.
So, this is BTC, and he looks a lot like Total. Now that we look at the perps on it, like the level I have is good. That's it can be to be in that spot, but these perps now have like the biggest kind of like dollar explosion on them, and you can't ignore that. Those are good levels, but these are so fucking disastrous. I think when I look at Solana, I think Solana is fitting within the range of the same climax, and unfortunately, he has range to do some damage if you're early. He could, he's one of the weaker guys. And again, we talk about this, like if we're gonna look for something that's like a discount inside this shit, you want to check dominance. Where's it at? Soul dominance, right? So right now, let's see who's just weak as shit. So BTC is about flat. XMR is never good to see as one of the strong guys. He's risk off his shit. There's H-bar, and then there's XRP. So that's interesting. Just XRP is relatively strong. So we go back down to where we just were. Where are we? Alright, Astra's getting vaporized. When we did this path, guys, oh, wait, look. What time frame did I do this stupid shit on? This is Astra in here. 20 minutes. I don't know what I put this on. Hour? Sheesh. Why is it so gigantic, bro? I can't see shit. What was on the show, it was that thing. Get out of here. Oh, why it was so fucking massive. That's what she said.
Fucking hell.
I'm quick with it. So there's Astra on the show, right? And there's the same kind of level. So this again is to reinforce this, right? You see a good fucking like support, and he becomes resistance. Real textbook fucking TA shit, right? Just establishing where the real support really is, right? That it's actually from over here. It's like, yeah, it's good. This is a breach. This is fucking dog shit. This is a system above it. This is a test that confirms it. This is a test that confirms it. This is now testing the underside that confirms it, right? And so just like you saw that's how you can kind of see that BTC kind of rotate back underneath the all-time high and become a dangerous situation. So just so you kind of reinforce like how to think about this when you see things and be patient. Like every time you flip a chart can be ready. You just set up a plan and make something come to you. If ever you open your computer and within the minute you open your computer, like the best trader in history is sitting there looking at you, you're most likely wrong. So, he flagged it. This was nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I had this bitch and he blew me out right through there. And I wasn't available to fucking short this thing because I was out, so I didn't see it. I just came to when I saw that, so that kind of sucks. But hopefully you guys were able, if you were sitting in real time, you were a bit fast. This was fucking fast.
Yep.
Where is the other guy? Sui did some crazy shit. I have to pull that in a second. Let's see. That's all, like I said. Where's XRP? This next to be strong guy? But he's just hiring his balance, so they all got the same kind of shape. Yeah, this would be a crazy thing that you just see, like, be the anomaly is for him to come down and just like honestly do this and just keep going. That would be the very odd thing to see. So I think we just watched. I think you could have a bear trap in here. I think it takes time to like vacate the range between here and here, So I think a couple of these guys need to do something. Whether they've tracked downwards and ultra recoil or tracked dead sideways, I think they need to spend time. Because this event is so emotional. People are very ready to fucking see something, do something. And this is the kind of thing that, like, when it starts to bleed off any shockwaves, it'll chop you up, and then when it's really ready to move, most everyone's fully vaporized, including the climax people, and then it can leave and literally knows ready to play it again. So if you're in there, like, be careful. Sheesh. Damn. Look at how far fucking BNB went. The perp situation? Wow. The perps just like, so y'all see why I didn't want leverage in the Casonomics coin? That can happen. Yeah, it's not going to help you. It basically gets all of retail liquidated. And if you were right, it reaches you when it shouldn't have reached you, and you're wrong, but you were right about it, but you're out. it kills people. You know, like you guys look at yourselves in shitcoin land, like, you know, how many shitcoins you play, things like this, if you were into this coin, like it was like, you know, coming up to 40, 50,000 or whatever, you make a 10x. How often do you get a 10x on the position entry on leverage? Do you really ever pull that off? Never. You pull off better returns than spot shitcoins more often than not. If you really pay attention to yourself, you pull off like spot returns that are mind-blowing all the time, and you can get kicked out if you have conviction. You can get kicked out here with conviction. A lot of people with really heavy conviction have just been kicked out here. 100%. This is the problem with fucking that. That this is so far like through the floor of what BNB Spot did. Let's see how far BNB Spot went. Oh, well, I guess not, motherfucker. It isn't like Solana. That guy got destroyed too. See, Sol USD is interesting, like how much further his way. His way's the one who went to the 150s. You guys see this shit? This is actually incredible. This is Sui. Like, holy...
Actually, good. Holy fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, Atom did something similar. Atom went to like a brand new pump fund shitcoin market cap levels.
And you see, you said Atom did?
100K market cap, man.
Atom USD. Atom hit, I see $1. Are we talking about the perp?
Yeah, the perp.
On Binance? I got him at $1.47. Yeah. There's likely a couple suicides with a crash like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on things like this, you could be on 2x leverage and get liquidated.
You could be ruined by anything. Here's my Sui chart. There he is. Yeah. So this is Sui. I had a level for him down there. I was pretty stunned to see that. This is not from what? Oh, we looked at this. I think in a replay with somebody. So he literally landed in the bottom of this system. This recoil is pretty fucking incredible too. When you think about it, coming back up here, like you look at him as I go in the left. I got to the top of this system, and so if he comes back and hits this, you know, that maybe something like this happens with these guys. Put this in green. That's what you'd be looking for, and this is a pretty clear line of sand. You see how you got like a good test right here. What the fuck? That got a good. See, it's like a really good line of sand. So if he's gonna do anything stupid, he's probably gonna come out here and slam into this, and then fucking structure out and go take it back down, and then head back to like test like, you know, somewhere around where this volume is. But I think that's what you're watching for all of them. I don't know how fast it's got to happen exactly, but it's going to be something like this, like whether sideways or declines and slams into it. I think if you want to triangulate this with more than one guy, so like I think this is a good one right here that he's back above it to watch if he gets back on this and see where anybody else is. XMR is actually a little stronger, and you never really like seeing that. He's kind of like not really structured that great. Let's see what Whips did. And looked at him. Wow, he got big for rise. Nothing really good there. Hype got fucking absolutely fucking gang raped. This is crazy. Damn, you could have got Hype at 21 if you had some low buys out there. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Popcat. What's that thing? Core volume. No volume. Yeah, that could be dead. Did Popcat go negative? No, I'm kidding, but Fartcoin, that's crazy there. It's crazy. This is so destructive. I think we held up pretty fucking good, guys, for what the fuck happened out here. That's not where my coin trades. Oh, you guys gotta see this. I got something for you. It's 4.6. So think about how crazy this is. Right? This crash happened. Begins happening. Wait, where is this here? Where's the timestamp on it again? See that kind of thing? What am I on here? This is a spot. So this is the version of what I just told you. A slightly higher floor and possible rotation, but this is a spot level. But we know the perp level is deeper. And so we want to pay attention if he goes through that. What was I looking for? I was just going to do stuff. Oh, yeah. So this crash starts from like here, like 9 o'clock. Let's just say like right in front of the Solana. Well, the original origination, that's Monday. Now look where this is on Solana. Right? Solana goes off a bridge here on the 10th. So the Solana starts to crash right here on the 10th at 9:50 in the morning. Think of that. 9:50 in the morning. Let's get this guy to a better res. I don't know why it's got a hole sometimes. But this is Winternomics.eth versus Solana. I'm not sure why there's nothing up there. But check it out. People could exit to cash or to us. That says a lot, don't you think, guys? The crash begins on October 10th at, like we said, 9 o'clock in the morning. Right here. People didn't vacate us to cash. They vacated Solana to Winternomics.eth. In the crash, guys. Think about this. Do you know how crazy it is? We were safe haven over USD in the fucking biggest crash in crypto history. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fucking awesome. Holy shit.
Why is the stupid display page not here? Where's the stupid ass thing to turn on? Hey, where is the thing up top? Scales. Am I retarded? There it is. Ah, where the hell is that? Yeah, Winternomics.TV Soul literally fucking was safe haven in a crisis.
Cool, it's halfway.
Get this here, I'll fix it.
Winternomics.eth is definitely the fucking strength.
You got the strength, ladies and gentlemen. Winternomics.eth.
The White Knight.
The White Knight, literally.
That's it.
That's pretty fucking dope, y'all. I know what you think, but that's pretty cool. People could have vacated us even more readily. You know, we're starting a TV show. Most of Solana doesn't know. That says a lot that niggas fucking understood that. So.
The White Knight, for true believers.
Night and true believers, baby. Calling the uncallable again and again and again. So.
Literally stay winning.
Now, I did all of it in camera. I could have taken you in the shower. You could watch me wash my balls if you fucking want to track any other seconds of my life to make sure we're really not photoshopping anything and there's actual humans winning. This is Winternomics.eth ecosystem and community, nigga. Built different. Don't hate the player, nigga. Hate the game. So, good shit. So, gave you a little market review. Something to watch for in this climax, you know. Watch the first two shows again. Really look at that 2B lesson I taught you. Then actually go to the next one. Watch the lesson on projections and levels and how price moves through them. And now you have the plan. You've lived through this. You've watched the emotional structure of people. And you have to be vigilant. You are speculating against other gazelle. You can't act like them. You're going to have the same result. It's if you want to win, you have to do something different. And that's what we train people to do. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. I'm clearly not, you know. But if you could pay attention a little bit, you're not fucking doom scrolling retard, you'll have enough information to outcompete most people in this 2025. People are fucking retarded. Let's be honest. Right? You can't hold the conversation up for like 2 fucking seconds, bro. It's like you just want to punch everybody right in the fucking larynx and just choke them to death. Just like, motherfuckers like looking at you and their fucking heads is being drawn towards your phone. It's like, bro, I'll hit you right now in your fucking face if you do that. So you're out trading that. Most of us aren't trading against BlackRock. You're trading against some pleb. You're not fucking Einstein. You're not either. But just remember, half of this planet is dumber than the average person. And if you're in the median population, you got good odds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're just a little bit above the baseline, you can do this. Just pay fucking attention. You don't gotta be a rocket scientist. You don't need fancy indicators. Pay attention to the people you're trading against. They're right next to you telling you all kinds of stupid shit. Right?
Yep.
Nice
work. Space shorted BTC and was safe.
Let's see. Oh, what? Music channel.
In the chat, yeah. In the chat.
Okay, I'm getting there. Spacem was able to short BTC and be safe. Awesome. Can't message anything, but I'm happy to see that. Did I share a screen? Am I retarded?
I'm not saying
we're way behind. Yeah.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm retarded.
Just here where it has its drop in frames and it's way behind now. It's almost a minute behind on the delay.
Yeah. So something might be overheating.
Okay. Well, is it playing fluidly even though it's behind, or is it stuck?
No, it's not stuck, but it keeps freezing up.
Okay. Well, we'll probably close that right here just because we're exiting right now, so that's good. Okay, I know you guys are behind. No worries. So I see Spacem. Oh, actually, no, it's on the screen now. Okay, I got a minute behind. All right, no worries. So we'll get to where I'm at, and I'll sign off, and then I'll hold and let it play through, and then we'll get to break it. But so we're having some kind of, I guess, overheat thing. I don't know what's going on. It's bugging down, so I'm gonna close it out. But it's good to see. Spacem said you got the short and the safe, and so slowly the degeneracy is leaving us, and we're getting people that are starting to actually be able to take action on this and actually use it. And this is the value-added nature of this brand, right? That we have a station that actually can help you make choices that nobody makes with timings that nobody can do, and actually help you to be able to replicate, this understanding for yourself and add it to your decision-making process. You don't have to do exactly what we do or anything like that. We're trying to help you make better choices by understanding how choices are made by other people and how to be observant enough to actually have an advantage over the population that you're trying to speculate against. Get all that? Probably clip that. So, understanding human psychology is everything, right? All those stuff on the charts looks pretty cool. If you understand how people move, you don't really have an advantage. You are speculating against other fucking humans. That is the actual job if you're going to do this at all. Right? You can't make the same choices as everybody else. You can't go asking other people, what do you think? And is this a good looking trade? If they agree with you and they fucking don't have as much information, you're probably retarded, and then you're going to be retarded, right? A good idea is seldom had. So don't fucking sit there asking a bunch of people, should I take this? That means it's a shitty idea. Especially if they all agree with it. If they don't agree with it, well, that's something else. All right. I think that wraps it up before this thing fucking melts down in my fucking face.
Stream so hot it's melting the ice cavern.
So, alright, all good. So I hope you guys learned a lot of shit, and this is done White Knight, True Believers, and this is about winning, right? Don't sit there staring out of your card any buzz. Fucking stay in front of you, there's always opportunities, and especially when people are watching you, there's even more. So learn to pay attention. Don't ever get into the personal with anybody else, right? Great minds discuss ideas. Let the haters talk. There's money to be made, motherfuckers. It's all season.
Oh yeah.
With Winternomics style. So.
While they're running off the mouth, we're printing.
Huh?
While they're running off of the mouth, we're printing.
Exactly, motherfucker. This is Winternomics TV fucking done right from the fucking icy caverns of the Fortress of Solitude, niggas. They think it looks ridiculous. We don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Up is up, down is down. You got your rocket science for that. So, I hope you guys learned some shit. It's always fun. We'll check you guys out. We're getting done by before I could even buy it. Look at that. Well, thank God I didn't buy it. You sell into me.
Oof.
That's good. You don't want that. I didn't want to run into that. I need to wait. I'll probably buy it later since you were waiting to set me up, motherfucker. We can. Egg paper hands. You kiss your mother with those paper hands? Nigga, now I ain't buying shit for a minute. I seen you. Look at that. He was waiting to smash right into me. You see that? What a dick.
Yeah, man.
Well,
hey, size.
That's pretty funny. Damn, sneaky. You got me the last show. I knew to wait this time, you motherfucker. Alright, I see the sticking a lot. So, yeah, I'm gonna sign off and fucking, we'll catch up I just said that though, so I had that dump now because they didn't know I was leaving. So is the audio coming to you guys? Listen to it. How bad is it?
Audio's fine.
Alright.
It's fine, just really delayed.
So delayed.
So we'll turn it off. Yeah, we're having audio trouble, so before this actually fucking freezes or anything, I think I gotta end it. It's been 2 hours. Hope you guys learned some shit. Till the next one, motherfuckers. Stay frosty.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
How's the vibe?
Oh. Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I mind my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, the story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, trades cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Came from the shadows, ledger in my hand. Blockchain profit, they don't understand. Numbers like hieroglyphs, I wrote the scroll. They try to burn it, but I mind my soul. Winternomics, frostbitten and cold. Every coin flip, the story unfolds. Through my game, try to lock my name, but I coded the keys to the Hall of Fame. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game. Attack from all sides, wolves in the mist. Turn to a dragon, scales glinting with risk. Algorithm assassin, trades cut deep. Why they slept on me, I never did sleep. They took my stash, tried to hack my mind, but the block stayed solid, can't rewind time. Made it happen, from ashes to gold. Phoenix on the ledger, story retold. Cosmonomics, they can't erase. Legacy carved in the data space. Try to block me, I broke the chain. Winners here, but I own the game.